Good morning. It is the 26th of November, Wednesday morning. It's currently 5 a.m. and it is 34 degrees outside and wet. It's kind of this slushy material coming down. When I got out to my car this morning, it was just covered in a little layer of mush. But the roads aren't bad, so I don't think running will be bad. I think it came down earlier and then melted once it hit the ground. So this morning I have just as many miles as I can get in before F3, probably 2.5 or so, maybe a little less, 2. And then we'll have F3. And then tomorrow is race day. So just trying to take it super easy today. Just kind of stretch the legs. I am leading F3. We're going to do as little legs as possible to retain that energy. So yeah, should be a good one. Tomorrow is the big one. Just trying to prepare myself for that. Get mentally prepared. That's the biggest thing for me. I think physically, I am where I am. I can't change anything at this point. So the only thing I can change is my mental approach to the race. So I think tomorrow I'll do a little race preview. Maybe tonight, add it to the end of this video perhaps, and talk about my pacing strategy for the race, and then just everything I hope to do to accomplish the 21-minute goal. So yeah, thank you all for watching. Pulling into the parking lot here. Let's get after this little warm-up and cool down. Just about to start this run. You can kind of see what's coming down here. Barely, maybe. It's almost like a little, oops, let's not focus on that light. It's almost like a little, tiny little snowflakes is what it feels like, even though it's not quite that cold. It's like a tiny sprinkle. Anyway, let's get started. Mile 1, 9:46. Out here on the track. Haven't been out here in forever. Time to start circling back. Alright, quick recap. Just finished it. 1.91 miles, 18 minutes, 48 seconds, 9:49 minute per mile pace. Just took it really easy. Didn't want to push too hard and get tired for tomorrow. My efficiency rating was 96% though, a fair rating. I think that might have something to do with the weather and wearing my sweatshirt. I just didn't want to get soaking wet and cold on this run. So, not too concerned about that at this point. I'm not tired. I don't feel tired. I do feel hot. Let's see, average heart rate 151, max heart rate 165. So yeah, a little bit higher, and I think that's because I'm a little bit hotter. So overall, fairly happy with that. Shakeout complete. Tomorrow we race again, 6:45 per mile for 3.1 miles, 21 minutes. That is the goal. I am, if I'm being honest, I'm not confident I'll be able to run that fast. All of the times I did a 6:45 interval, it was extremely difficult to hold more than, a quarter mile. Those half miles really took it out of me. So, but I know race days are different. You got adrenaline, you're excited, you got the competition. The course is different than what you typically run for your training runs. So, yeah, just got to get mentally prepared. Tell myself I can do it, but understand it'll be hard. And the harder you think it is, the easier it'll be in the end. So let's do F3, and then I'll probably do a 5K preview shortly after this. All right, quick recap. 1.9 miles, average pace of 9:49 per mile, average heart rate 151. You can see there the lower efficiency rating, the normal 96%. Like I said, I think that was due to the higher heart rate and how hot I was running. I wasn't super hot, but just a little bit warm because of the sweatshirt I was wearing. All right, I want to give a quick rundown of the route, at least what I think it is. So what we'll do is we'll start right here next to the football field in the parking lot, probably right here next to this white dot. We'll come up and out of the Logos property up to, this is now a roundabout. This map is a little bit outdated. Get on a mountain view, come up and over the hill, up mountain view. So my strategy for this first mile is to take it a little bit easy. Since there's a 60-foot hill here, I'll probably want to go around 7-minute miles for this. And then as I start to come down, I'll start to speed up. It goes downhill all the way down to F Street here, where the yellow line is, where I ran this morning. And then it keeps going straight all the way to D Street and turns left, all the way to Eisenhower, turn left again. And then there's a path right here, this black dotted line that goes this direction. You meet up where I typically run on the yellow line, and then all the way up here. So that would probably be around 2 miles at that point, maybe a little bit more. And this is where the route gets a little funky. So it turns right into the grass on this little pavement here, and then it cuts across the grass to this other exit to the other parking lot. And now this section right here, there's a 90 right there, and it's kind of blocked off by wood. So you have to go you have to take the turn basically. You can't just go straight onto it. So that'll be a slow point. Then you'll come out, you'll get through the parking lot, come back out on the mountain view, turn left, and then left into the long parking lot, run all the way down here, around both the bathroom and the pavilion right here, and cut back again and do the exact same cut through the grass. So you'll do that twice. Come up through the parking lot and then turn right, go through the roundabout all the way down to the end here, and then finish where you started. So this will be an interesting route. I think the kind of loops around in this area will make it a little bit slower, but I'm still gonna try my best to do 6:45 per mile. So again, I'm gonna run a little bit slower to start for the hill, speed up a little bit on the downhill, try to get to 6:45-ish, and then if I can, I'll try to negative split to get the total average down to 6:45 per mile. All right, we will see you all tomorrow morning for race day. See you then.